Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to take you guys along with me to the bookstore. I want to buy some books. Right now I'm gonna get ready, but first I need to finish Saving Six, the third book in the Boys of Tommen series. These are Aoife's and Joey's books. I have only this much left, and you guys, if you haven't started this series, please do it. Finding and Keeping 13 were both 5 stars for me, but this book, I was not expecting it to love it more than Johnny and Shannon's story, because I am in love with the story and I love those characters like they're real people. But there's something about Joey and Aoife that I can't put into words how much I love this story. I've read all of this in like 2 days only, and I had to work, so I would have probably finished this by now because it's that good. It's one of those books where you wake up excited just to read this, or you can't go to bed because you want to read this, or you're doing other stuff and you're thinking, I want to go home to read this. So I'm gonna finish this right now, and then we're gonna get ready and we're going to the bookstore to find some books. So I finished Saving Six, 5 stars for sure. I knew this book was gonna be a 5 star since I started it. It is so good. I'm so sad. It ends kind of in a cliffhanger, so I'm for sure going to read the second one right after this. Like, I'm not gonna read anything in between because I need to know more. I need them. I feel like there's a hole in my heart right now. But yeah, 5 stars for sure. Definitely check this series if you haven't. More people are reading it now, and it's such it's such a good book. I feel like Chloe Walsh writes the best characters. They're so complex and they feel so real, and you connect to them so deep, and I love them so much. Check trigger warnings though. This particular book, we deal with abuse, we deal with addiction, drug abuse, and yeah, I don't even know what to say. 5 stars. So let's get ready to go to the bookstore and make myself happy. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm not gonna use a lot of makeup. I'm gonna put a little because I want to look cute. I'm going to the bookstore, especially looking for the second book in the Caraval series. I read Caraval, the first book, before I read Saving Six, which was, I think I finished it Wednesday. Today's Sunday, and I really liked it. I gave it a 4.25 stars. I was not expecting it to like it that much. Like, I just read it because I want to read the Once Upon a Broken Heart duology. That's gonna be a trilogy. Honestly, I went into it not expecting it to like it as much as I did. I loved like the imagery and how she built the world, and how like the storyline was so interesting, and it was such a fun read. So I am looking for the second one. When I went to that bookstore, I was not expecting it to read it anytime soon, so I didn't get the rest of the series. So I hope that they have the second book, because a thing in the bookstores in my country is that sometimes, and I hate when this happens, they sometimes have the first book, let's say, in English, but then the second book, it's in Spanish, and we don't have a copy in English. And I'm like, why are you doing this? I prefer to read in English. That's just me. Of course, a lot of people, we talk Spanish, so a lot of people like to read in Spanish, but since I feel that when they translate it, they don't use, I look so dumb right now, when they translate it, they don't use like the words I would say. Like, I feel like they are words that don't even make sense, so I don't like to read in Spanish. That's the reason why I don't read in Spanish. But for example, if the book is originally written in Spanish, then I have no problem. But if it's translated, they use words that are not even, they're really cringy, so I don't get into the story. So if I see the book I want in Spanish, I'm not gonna buy it. Hope they have the copy that I need in English, not Spanish, because then I have to order it in Amazon. Because another thing about Puerto Rico is that we don't have a lot of bookstores, and the bookstores that we do have, they don't have a lot of popular books. They have like, it's not like a Barnes & Noble where you go and there's like a huge selection of books. Here we have like a very limited selection of books. I hope they have that one. I don't have any other book that I'm looking for. I think if I see the third book in the Inheritance Games, I would take it because I want to finish that series. But other than that, I don't know what else I would like to buy. I'm just gonna go browse and see if I find something that I want to read. The other day I was in Walgreens and I found 2 books I was not expecting to find at Walgreens because their selection of books is really limited, and I found 2 books that I am so excited to read soon. In this video I'm gonna show it at the end, the books, like give you a haul, so wait for that. Also, I think I'm gonna bring Redeeming 6, which is the second book in Joey's books of the Boys of Tommen, because I want to continue that series. I don't read those books in public, but if I do, I'm never showing the cover. When I put it in the table, I put it like this, and when I'm reading, I'm like this or like this, like covering the cover, because what people are gonna think. So I'm gonna do my brows and then I'm gonna go show you the fit right after I get dressed. Hey besties, we got some books. I have 4 books to haul for you guys. Yesterday I did not record it, so it's the next day, but yesterday I went first to the Bookmark in San Patricio and they didn't have anything that I wanted, so they have another location and I went to the other one. So I bought 2 books there that I really wanted, and I was looking for more, but like I told you, we don't have like great variety of books, so I didn't got anything else. I have 4 books because I told you at the beginning of the video that I found 2 books that I really wanted in Walgreens the other day. So let's talk about the books I bought. Yesterday I told you that I wanted to buy the second book in the Caravel series, so I found it in their second location. I first saw that in the shelves they only had the Spanish version and I was so mad, but then I asked the employee and she found it in the back in English, so I got Legendary. This is the second book to the Caravel series, which I
started this month in July, and I'm really excited to continue this series. So yeah, I got this one. I'm really excited to continue this series. And I also found Ignite Me, which is the third one in the Shatter Me series. I think this is like the fans' favorite book, and you get all the Aaron Warner hype in this one. So I'm really excited. I actually DNF'd Unravel Me because I was not in the mood for it, so I need to pick that up. I read like almost 100 pages, but then wait, my phone is super hot. But then I decided to stop because I was reading Heartless by Elsie Silver, and I was loving that book, and I was not in the mood for that book, for Unravel Me. So I've never seen Ignite Me in the bookstores, so I was like, this is my sign to pick this up so I can continue the series. So I bought Ignite Me, and those were the two books I bought yesterday. Then I have the other two books that I bought from Walgreens. Being seen this series, The Naturals, lately on Bookstagram and BookTube, which is The Naturals. I think Larry Reeds was the one that started talking about it, and then I saw Sarah Crowley and Destiny, so I decided to buy it. When I saw it, it says, to catch a serial killer, you have to think like one. And this is the author from The Inheritance Games, which is one of my faves, and I'm really excited to read this. I know I'm gonna love it. I know I'm gonna love it. There's someone walking. Okay, he left. I know I'm gonna love it. So this is a series. I think there's like 4 books, so I want to read this really soon. And then I also saw this at Walgreens, and I was not expecting it. I was not expecting to see it anytime soon here in Puerto Rico, but I saw Love Theoretically. I've been seeing so much, like so many good reviews, so I'm really excited. I've only read Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I have Love on the Brain, but I'm not that excited to read it anytime soon, so I bought this. This is also a STEM romance. They're physicists. He's an arrogant older brother of her favorite client. Okay, anyways, I've been seeing a lot of girls raving about Jack, the male main character, so I want to see what he's all about. So yeah, these were the books I bought. I bought Legendary, Unravel, Ignite Me, The Naturals, and Love Theoretically, and I'm really excited to read every single one actually, so I'll be keeping you posted which one I read. I also started Redeeming 6, 4th book in the Boys of Tommen series. You know, I finished this 3rd book in this video. My heart can't take any more. They are my favorite characters in the whole world. Their love story, the story, because it's not only romance, it's so good, and it has my heart broken, but then not broken, but then broken again. So yeah, anyway, if you haven't started the Boys of Tommen series, please do it. You're gonna love every single book, I'm 100% sure. That's it for today. I really want to be more consistent here on YouTube, being slacking lately, but if you want to see more bookish content, subscribe to my channel, like if you liked this video, and comment if you've read any of the books I bought recently. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much.